What up, leaguers? Welcome to the spectacular Spoiler League. I'm the Pandan Superman, the mayor of Hype City, HazyRome, and as always, I'm joined by the Gotham Knight, the Prime Minister of Post-Production, DeepBoyce. And today, we're in the Hall of Spoiler to rank Batman's worst costumes ever of all time. We're not just looking at comics, DeepBoyce. We're not just looking at live action, DeepBoyce.
Nope.
We're looking at it all, baby. From all beginning to end, top 10 worst costumes anyone holding the Batman mantle has ever had. And that's importante right there, man.
They all getting it.
Everybody's getting it. It's not just Bruce Wayne that's getting this work.
You in the comics, you're getting it.
You in live TV, action, you're getting it.
You're in the movies,
you're getting it.
You're getting it.
You're getting it, man. Without further ado, DeepBoyce, let's start off with number 10, which is sure to get some people riled up.
I wish this one could be number one for all time, because I'm a hater. Number 10 is tentatively called, we don't know the real name of this suit, but we're calling it the Gotham Proto Batman suit, which we have a screenshot of, previewing the next season of Gotham.
Yes.
Young Bruce Wayne, he's about 15 or 16, I think, and he's wearing... whatever it is he's wearing, it looks melted on top of his head. It looks like he got a Party City Batman suit, and he just kind of stuck his head in the oven for like a couple minutes, and it just kind of just melted. It looks all lumpy and dumb. And I mean, I don't know. Gotham's got a lot of fans. We don't want to get mobbed and attacked out there. Luckily, we're safe up here in the Hall of Spoilers, orbiting Earth. So we'll be all right, but we got to be honest here.
Looks bad.
He looks like a blackhead. Like he looks like a bum.
It looked like somebody took some black Play-Doh and just like crushed it around his head. I mean, another thing about it is it doesn't have the cowl ears either. You know what I mean? So, and it's very clearly meant to evoke like this is a pre-Batman suit, like the way it's shaped. It's like it's too on the nose. Like it didn't have to be that close. And this isn't even like the whole costume, because like the leather jacket look like, I don't even mind the leather jacket, or even when he's rocking, the little hood, fine. But I'm like, the cowl is too close to Batman. Like, what is this guy's inspiration for having a cowl that looks like that? Could have been a domino mask, man.
Yeah. And keep in mind, Bruce Wayne's a billionaire. He's got money. He can get something a little bit better than this.
Who knows? Maybe they have an explanation, man. Maybe they have an explanation. You know how it goes. Like an Arrow, Green Arrow's suit is like some Kevlar thing. I don't know. Maybe they got an explanation for it, but it looks bad.
They better explain it. They got some explaining to do.
They got some explaining to do, man. My man is not looking good with that. I just keep looking at it. I'm just like, why? Like, why? The only difference between this and a bona fide Batman cowl is the ears and the black paint under the mask, like where the eyes are. That's it. And it kind of even has the shape of like the Christian Bale Dark Knight, cowl. And it's just, this is bad.
I mean, when we see more pictures and see it in motion, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna think to myself, how are people not gonna know this is Bruce Wayne?
Listen, I definitely want to see it in motion, because the first thing I thought when I saw this was I would love to see someone throwing this costume into the garbage can. And that's the only motion I ever want to see of this suit, is going into the garbage can. Number 9. We're moving on. Injustice 1 Batman. So the first Injustice costume that Batman had. Now, I will honestly say, when this game came out, I wasn't saying here like, yo, this costume is horrible. But when you look at like Injustice 2, when you look at like video game Batmans, this is not one of the best Batman costumes out there. Yeah, I think we can both agree.
It's not. I think it gets better in Injustice 2, and on top of honestly, Injustice 2 has like almost limitless combinations of costumes, and a lot of costume pieces inspired by various Batman costumes that are good.
Yeah.
But this one, you're kind of stuck with it, and it's not really that it's modular. It's something about the coloring and like the gloss that it has that's also kind of weird at the same time. Because if you look at the cowl, parts of it are black, but parts of it are gray. Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look. Even the shape of the mask, it's very like angular, and his cheekbones kind of stick out. It's like they're trying to make Batman look like a sexy model in his suit. You know, he's got like the white or gray detail. He has some white detailing definitely on his abdomen area. It looks like a little bit of white there. I think it's meant to be like the sheen of the metal, but it just the discoloration there just doesn't look great, and it looks a little bulky, and not in a good way. Like, you know, it's meant to be armored up. I get it. He's having a fight with these people who can likely whip his ass, and for the most, let's be honest, he probably wouldn't have a chance with most of the people he's fighting. But just the way it's doing too much in terms of the detailing that they're trying to give the suit.
But
that's my opinion.
And I totally agree. And what's odd is if you compare this to his suit in Arkham City, I think both those games came out on the 360 and the PS3.
Yes,
the suit in Arkham City looks way better. And on top of that, whatever graphics engine they use complements the suit. It's just the graphics engine on top of the design does not work for this Injustice 1 Batman suit. It makes it look super cheap, and just like Hazy said, the shape of it is all angular and weird. Not good.
Yeah, not good. Sorry, Injustice. Next up, DeepBoyce, hit us with number 8.
One of the suits from Batman Gotham Knight. That's the third movie in the anthology, because that movie was an anthology. It had various Batman movies with different art styles. This one was called Batman Field Test.
Yes.
And this one, this is, it's hard to really kind of say what is going on with this suit. It's one of the weirdest takes on a Batman suit I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the ugliest, but we have uglier ones on this suit.
Oh, for sure. This list is just getting started.
But I mean, I guess the two things of note is one, the breastplate.
Yes.
It looks like ceramic or something. I don't know what they were trying to go with that.
Yeah. It looked like he kind of has shades of the Green Ranger. Like, you know, like he's got like a chest plate or something, and not even just a chest plate. It goes up to like his neck as well, almost like think like Brainiac from like Superman the Animated Series. Like his neck is like sitting in like a ceramic bowl. It just doesn't, or a ceramic cup, a coffee cup.
And now that I'm looking at it, what it also kind of reminds me, because I didn't even really notice the part that it kind of goes up to his neck. He looks like he's going to go disarm a bomb or something.
Yeah.
Like he's in the Hurt Locker. Like Batman in the Hurt Locker. That's kind of what it looks like.
He looks like a spinning top. He just looks like somebody's going to just tip him over and just spin him. The Joker's just going to tip him over and spin him, man. I'm even doing the spinning motion now that I say it. I mean, the shape of the cowl is also not great either. It covers up a good amount of like the lower half of his face, and
if you look at the eyes too,
yes,
it's like they gave us some slits or something. It's kind of weird.
Definitely, and also if you look at it from the side, it's I guess they were trying to evoke that he looks like a bat, but it's like the side of his head, like from the forehead down to the nose, is very curved. It's like literally like a crescent. It just does not look aesthetically pleasing, and I'm sorry, but that field test, let's just go ahead and say he failed that test. It's bad. It's bad. Next exam, next course, please. Yeah. Number 7. Okay. DeepBoyce, I'm going to need some help with pronouncing this one. I'm going to say it's Batman of Zur-En-Ar.
I believe so. I
mean, from Batman R.I.P.
Yeah, I think maybe it's like Zur-En-Ar. We're going to spare you guys all of that. Throw that action.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hack up no phlegm in your ear right now, but yeah, basically the Batman costume from Batman R.I.P. I mean, my man, it is.
It looks like
what is you doing, babe?
It's like a 4-year-old came up with the color scheme.
It is so bad, man. Like it's got purple, it's got yellow, it's got red, it's got black. I mean, it is god awful.
And the name,
it's god awful.
I mean, obviously maybe that's a bit arbitrary to kind of bring up, but it's a whack name.
I mean the name is bad too. The name's pretty bad.
That doesn't help with the suit. I mean, when you think about it and you think of just how ugly it looks, and even the cape, from what I've seen in some of these pictures, the cape just looks all like tattered and destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like some cabbage salad or something, like some purple cabbage salad. Like I don't really know what they were trying to do with this.
Yeah, he looks.
I mean,
he looks like kimchi. You ever had kimchi?
He's just not looking good, man. You know, he's got the pointed shoulders. You know, it's bad. Like it says something that he could be chilling with Batmite, and Batmite could look better than he does. It's just a very bad suit. I mean, and then if you see like other iterations of it, or like it being like appearing in games and stuff, it just continues to look bad.
Yeah.
Like it, I guess they were trying to, because I'm pretty sure it had to do something with like Halloween. They were probably trying to evoke that look to it, and that's why they went with those colors. But I mean, it's
for
not
Halloween.
good, man.
I mean, it might be kind of appropriate for Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, it's appropriate to that time. Doesn't mean it's not an ugly costume.
That suit is scary as hell.
I mean, we got other costumes that are quote unquote appropriate to the situations, and they still look pretty bad. So, I don't know. DeepBoyce, let's get this Zorinar crap out of here. Let's go on to number 6, man.
Number 6 entry on the list is the soggiest Batman we've ever seen in our lives. And that's Batman from the 1940s serial show.
Yes.
I mean, where do we start with this?
So let me just preface by saying there were two men that wore this costume. You got one, Lewis Wilson, and the other was Robert Lowry, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a Batman serial in 1943, and then there was a sequel in 1949 called Batman and Robin. And this suit, my man, it looked like he literally took his mother's drapes and made a bat suit out of it, man. It looks horrible, man. I
mean, so it looks like this is Batman's bat suit when he has to do laundry.
Even when you look at like the cowl, he looks like a hand puppet. Like it just looks. The ears looks, in some pictures, the ears even look like they're uneven in length. Like it is. I mean, he's got the underwear hiked up to as far to his chest as humanly possible. I mean, like wedgies are apparently not. I mean, it's not it's not the underwear. It's the belt. The belt is really high. Like it's like at the midsection. Yeah. It just doesn't look very. It does not look very good. He looks like a dirty sock, bro. Like I remember when I was a kid, I used to wear white socks in my house, and I would wear them for like 2 weeks straight. And Mom was like, "Yo, change your socks." Like that's how the sock would look by the time I was done with it. Like I'd be going outside with the white socks. Like this is not good, man. It's not good. It looks like in school when you used to get the plastic gloves, you used to fill them up with water. Yeah. It just looks like his ears just look like one of those plastic gloves, man. Just
Yeah, he like you say, he looks like a sock puppy. He looks like a stuffed Batman doll, like a plush Batman doll come to life.
A Batman plushie. Oh man, I mean, I know it's a product of the times. I get it, but I guess we had to start somewhere. But I would rather us have started nowhere than this. But anyway, man, number 5. Move on to another bizarre costume from Batman. And we're talking about Zebra Batman from Detective Comics 275. I mean, good God. What were they thinking? This is once again, product of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like 60s Batman. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, this character, Zebra Man, he got hit by the same rays that gave Zebra Man his powers. And, Batman is running around looking like a damn zebra. Batman is looking like, the cable provider turned off the provision to his suit. Like Verizon 5 was like, yo, you're not paying your bills, Batman. You can't rock this suit anymore. They just turned it off.
So he looks like Channel 2 on your TV. You got to switch to Channel 3 to see cable, but...
I mean, what is going on with this? A zebra? Like, of all animals, you guys, they could have picked. They picked a zebra? Like, seriously? I don't know, man. It looks pretty bad, man. I don't know if you got anything else to say about this, man, but apparently Dick Grayson's put up with a lot because this is pretty bad.
I mean, maybe it's me. It's a little nauseating to look at pictures of this suit. Like, no. Like, when you look at those effects where it's like lines and it looks like it's moving.
Sure.
This is kind of what it looks like. This is kind of what it reminds me of. And I can't imagine sitting down reading a comic book, seeing this over and over and over again. It's not good.
I mean, I'm looking at this picture and I feel like I got vertigo right now. Like I'm honestly like, yo, help me out, bro. I'm feeling nauseous. If I put this comic in front of you and I just spun it clockwise for like 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure I could hypnotize you into doing whatever I wanted you to do. I'm pretty sure I could do that. Like it just does not look great. I mean, it's not one of Batman's best moments, man.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he could probably camouflage as like a zebra carpet at the Iceberg Lounge or something like that.
At the Iceberg. I mean, maybe that's where he needs to get a job at, man. Iceberg Lounge, man.
There you go.
Hit up your boy, man. Big boy the Penguin, man. Number 4, DeepBoyce. Hit him with number 4, my man.
Number 4, we've got 2 suits or 3 suits, let's say, but it's not really the 3 suits. It's 3 suits in one. It's particularly any Batman suit with nipples on it. Okay, so we're talking about Val Kilmer's Batman suit from 1995's Batman Forever, and the 2 Batman suits and Robin suits, for that matter.
Yes,
Batman and Robin from 1997, starring George Clooney. He had a regular suit, and he had like some sort of Arctic Batman suit that he was wearing. That probably is the ugliest one out of the 3 Batman nipple suits.
Yeah, they dragged Batgirl into that mess too. They dragged Batgirl and Dick Grayson into that mess, man. I mean, Batman isn't breastfeeding, y'all. He don't need nipples popping out the suit, man. I just don't understand why he had nipples. Like, does he need a crevice in the suit for his nipples to go in? Like, I don't understand that. It just looked pretty bad. Like you said, Val Kilmer's suit actually doesn't look as bad, you know, because it's still kind of got the classic, you know, Batman color scheme with the, you know, black and gold. Mm-hmm. But, you know, George Clooney's, you know, Batsuits, both of them. I mean, George, man, what happened? I mean, he regrets playing this role, but I mean, these suits, they look really bad, man. They look really bad, and they just, I don't know, they look like coffee cups, like they just coffee cups with nipples. You know, I don't understand. I mean, the nipples things are like something that people have long trashed in when it comes to Batman fandom. Like, the nipples are infamous for being terrible.
It's just, to this day, we have no answer as to why they did that. It's one of the biggest mystery in comics.
It is. Why, it actually, you know, that's a good point.
Why did not just one movie, but it was 2 movies, 3 suits total with nipples on it?
Like, I wonder if someone brought that up. Was someone like, "Oh, that suit looks great, but you know what it needs? Nipples." Like, I don't. Maybe that's what happened. Like, someone had to say to themselves, like, "Yo, what if this had nipples? Like, what if we put nipples on this?" Somebody had to say that. And that person right now is probably hiding out in like some like wood shack cabin, isolated from everyone, just because they know if Batman fandom finds them, they're gonna put them on blast on social media.
And I will say this is like a development as we're recording, as I'm looking through these pictures. There is one Val Kilmer suit that does not have nipples.
Interesting.
Yes. I'm going to add it in the video and I'll send it to you as well. I don't know if it was... It's been a long time since I've seen Batman Forever. But I don't know if it was like a final suit he had or like an early suit he had.
Maybe, you know, maybe the nipples are an accessory. Maybe they're peelable. Maybe you can put them on and off depending, you know, if Batman is going out in the night, he's like, you know, I'm feeling a little kinky. I'm feeling a little horny. Let me throw some pointy nipples out there, you know. Maybe some ladies will see it. Maybe they'll like it. Maybe they'll, you know, maybe they'll be down with the get down, man. I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
Or maybe those are like trackers that he just kind of takes off real quick and just puts it.
I like that. That's actually, that's a good functionality. Tracker nipples. That works well. Yeah. I like it.
Or maybe they squirt out like sulfuric acid or something in case his hands are tight. He needs to wiggle out of something. I don't know.
Or maybe it's poisonous milk. You know, he can infiltrate a villain's lair, replace the milk they have with poisonous, you know, bat breast milk, and, you know, poison his enemies. I think that works.
Yeah. I mean, Batman prepares for every situation, so none of this is impossible.
There you go. We should write comics with this train of thought, man. We're pretty good.
I'm down.
If I may say so myself.
As we always say, somebody put us on.
Somebody put us on, y'all. Speaking of putting up people on, man. Jim Gordon at number 3. He put on a bat suit at one point, people. He put on a bat suit. He put on 2 Batman. He was like, yo, I'm so down with being Batman, I'm going to put on 2 suits. I'm going to wear 1 suit, a stealth suit, and then I'm going to get inside of a mech suit called the Super Heavy Batman suit. Yes, the Super Heavy Batman suit. and that suit looked ridiculous. Like honestly, like for all intents and purposes, people love this run where Jim Gordon is Batman.
Yeah.
It was like right after the events of Endgame, starting with like Detective Comics number 41 in 2015. So not like the old Detective Comics 41, the more modern Detective Comics 41. Yeah. But I mean, he looks like a bunny rabbit with this suit. Like the ears just look ridiculous. Like whose idea was this? This is the most like. It's like someone in Japan was like, yo, we ain't got enough mechs in the Batman universe. We need to fix this. We need to have him with some mechness going on right here. It just looks super bulky. Doesn't look sleek. Doesn't look cool. I hate the ears. It's bad.
And the shoulder cannons are kind of stupid, too.
Oh, don't even get me started. I mean, the shoulder cannon, it's overkill. It's overkill. Now, the stealth suit that Jim Gordon wore underneath, fantastic.
It's dope.
But that suit over the top was just ridiculous. It was over the top, as I just said. It was over the top.
It was. It's gaudy.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a trend with the next 3 suits that we're going to look into. The next 3 suits.
Definitely. The gaudiness is definitely heavy with the rest of these, man. Number 2, DeepBoyce. Who we got?
Number 2, we've got the Rainbow Batman suit. Now, Hazy, I mean, we were doing some with some research as to what's the background on this suit.
Yes.
I believe it came out in, was it Detective Comics Volume 1, issue 241?
I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so, yes.
That was March 1957, long before we were even a thought.
Yeah, we weren't even sperm cells back then.
And it was part of some storyline where I guess to distract people from the fact that both Dick Grayson and Robin had like one of their arms broken.
Yes.
Batman thought it was a wonderful idea, the perfect idea, to start wearing different colored Batman suits.
Yes.
Which
all culminating in a rainbow suit, my man.
Yes. In a multicolored rainbow suit. Yes. I'm sorry, look. It's hideous. It's just it's not. I mean, I know rainbow just doesn't really work for like anything, really.
Bro. You sitting here trying to provide a logical explanation for this. It's a rainbow suit, y'all. That wouldn't work for damn near anybody. It's a rainbow suit. It's literally like striped rainbows, man. It's a bad idea. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, though. He succeeded because nobody in their right mind could even see Dick Grayson if he was standing there in that whack-ass rainbow suit. You're just blinded. You can't see a damn thing with that suit. Yeah. Shout-outs to DC Rebirth Trinity #1 for paying homage to that suit and kind of talking about that previous history. And even poking a little bit of fun at it. But it's just... I mean, first of all, the idea of him wearing different, like, colored suits is bad. But then it culminates in a rainbow one. It's like, oh, this will top everything. I mean, yeah, it did top everything. It topped the top of this list. So, Bruce Wayne, man, you know, you're a smart guy. You got a lot of resources, a lot of money. Not one of your smartest moments, my friend.
There are other ways to distract people.
There's many other ways to distract people, especially when you're one of the smartest people in the DC universe. My man's like, let me rock a rainbow suit. Man out here looking like a damn disco ball. Get your ass out of here, Rainbow Batman. Number one, numero uno, everybody. The creme de la creme of Batman faux pas. We're talking about Azrael from Nightfall. Looking like freaking Onslaught, a Transformer, and a Beetleborg just had intercourse and spit out a Batman suit. This is a very gaudy, ugly suit. Azrael, I don't think Azrael has ever rocked a Batsuit that looked good, but this one has to top the list in terms of just ugliness. What is going on here, boys? What's up with this?
Oh, man, again, when we were talking about the bat nipples, just whoever designed this, what were they thinking? Like, this storyline, Nightfall, that's when Bruce Wayne was recovering from getting his back broken.
Yes.
By Bane.
By Bane.
So we're talking about the early 90s or so. And the early 90s, that eventually led to the fall, like the bubble bursting for comic books, because people were just throwing anything and everything at the wall. Like, people think it's bad now, like Marvel Comics, but comics went bankrupt because they put out way too much.
Yeah.
And they tried anything. And this is if this is not emblematic, this is definitely up there as one of the prime examples of comics doing way too much. I mean, the colors, horrendous. The design of whatever is on the suit. I mean, he's got I don't know, this collar. I don't know what that is. It looks like Tupperware or something. I don't know what.
He also has shades of Apocalypse from the comics. Also,
he does.
He's got like some connectors to like his arms. Like I don't know. I guess they shoot out projectiles, so it's essentially like bullets or something like that. Yeah. The gold around the top area, the chest area and the shoulders. It is just like you said. It's gaudy and it is ugly, and it's really the worst suit I think I've ever seen from Batman. It has to be. I mean, it's just. What was Azrael thinking, man? Like, Bruce Wayne, if I was Bruce Wayne and I saw that in the papers, I'd be like, snap this, Alfred, snap this back into place. I need to get back to work out there because this man is out here looking like a damn fool and rocking my name, man.
Terrible. There's not a single redeeming quality. And that's probably why it's our number one choice on this list.
Yes. But anyway, guys, let us know what your worst bat suits are. Let us know if you liked anything on this list. Let us know if you agreed with our list. Let us know if you think there's anything we missed that should have been on this list. We took a lot of time looking through a lot of suits to try and get this list together for y'all. So let us know what you think. And by all means, please support the Spectacular Spoiler League by hitting us with a subscribe so you could join up with the Hall of Spoilers in the Spectacular Spoiler League. Turn on notifications so you can be up to date with the latest and greatest coming from the Spectacular Spoiler League. And drop us a like so we can help get this video out there to recruit more leaguers to the cause. With that being said, me and DeepBoyce, we are getting out of the Hall of Spoilers and we are going to see if we can find Bruce Wayne, a fashion consultant or something. And not even just Bruce Wayne, Azrael we need to talk to. We need to talk to Azrael. We need to go back in time, delete that from the 1940s. We got a lot of work to do. Anyway, we getting out of here.
Peace.